Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10 now. It's a run to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the early lead. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
In the red area, it's Fletcher. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry out. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, he gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that was beautiful.
Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Miami. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. They get him down after a short return. But the offense will go to work at the 44.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's a pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Spins away from defenders. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Takes the handoff. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down. We're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it again. Nice grab. It's Smith. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
This is a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Ball is free in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. First down at 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finding space at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. How about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And here's the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Here's the point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. Caught for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Using his legs, it's Baxter. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Trying the run, it's Baxter. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Press coverage now from these DBs. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The back's got it. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? The quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it. Powering through. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead to keep working that clock, trying to advance in that next round of the postseason.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And there's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now the try here for the extra point. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. Going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Ball carrier running through tackles. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's critical late mistake here. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from. And he throws his third interception of the day. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. He decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Ball handed off. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out of the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Gets rid of it on the move. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of...
Touchdown for the U. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They go in front in the final minute of play. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line.
And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.